Alright, so for this video, let's just do a quick walkthrough for the stats. We all talk about stats, we don't know what it is. For the new players, it's actually difficult. For example, this is my stats for now. If you see, these are all the stats, but this is not the main one. This is not my main stats. From the base, I'm getting this, from stewards, from helper hero. Alright, so basically first is start with research. In the battle skills, it's more about attacking. So base stats like fighter speed, fighter critical hit, there's 25% from there, or like shooter health, 40% there. It all comes from here. Plus, it also comes from territory war. During the garrisoning or like siege battles, these stats come. So like there are two research, just the normal one and then the primal one. The primal one are basically for T11s. He unlocks them, and in the process you actually unlock some stats from there. Just a modified version of battle skills. Alright, so research you got. Now the second one is from the heroes. If you actually see, the heroes have their stats on like skills. There are troops one and there are expert one. Expert one is basically for arena. Troops are basically for PvP battles. So if you see there's a fighter attack increase. Then the third skill is about enemy shooter damage reduction to our fighters. First skill is about march capacity. Fourth skill is only for troops. I mean, if you click on that, you can even see the detailed one. Some heroes have like extra skills like steadfast. But again, normal heroes like Ace Mines, they have third skill. The fighter attack. The second one, it's not about like too much, it's about training capacity. It's only effective on garrison. The third and fourth skill are basically responsible for the stats in the beginning of the game. But again, like some heroes does have the skills on the second one, like increasing the fighter defense for Liadrin. And the third skill is also for troop. During the garrisoning, if you are into some building defending it, then yeah, the attack increases by this amount. The maximum is actually 15, I guess. It's a 16. So if you go there and filter, you can actually see all the fighter heroes. But again, like you need to see, for example, there are heroes like Styler. If you see the skill, it's all about food gathering. There's no battle skills, or like there's no PvP battle skills for them. So you can filter heroes from there, and based on like how old is the server, you can have the heroes unlocked. Same thing, like if you want suitors, you can just go there and check it, and then check the heroes. For example, Carol, she had the wood gathering, but again, Luba, she actually have third skill, shooter attack increase. Alright, same thing for driver. Recommendation is like choosing one type of troop. Like mixing the troops is not recommended at all. In the beginning of the game, yeah, you have very limited heroes, so you can just choose the free ones like Mines, Ace, Yvonne, Kane. If you can get Gorky, then Gorky, or like Yelena, Leon. These are the free heroes you get in the beginning. And the heroes unlock with the time. Then the third thing is from the equipment. If you see, every equipment has some kind of bonus. This equipment has two parts, like enchantments and then equipment itself. So if you see like a green one, the basic, it gives you like 1.3% suitor and fighter attack. The same thing, legendary 1 star, it gives you 17.4%. So the higher the level, the better. Now each march has 5 heroes. The equipment scores in heroes, so try to make sure all 5 heroes has good amount of equipment or a good level of equipment. Right, same thing for this. It's a fighter defense. Then there's suitor defense, driver defense, and this one is basically for march speed and driver attack. Now, if you actually go to enchantments, it's available after TC23, I guess. But yeah, it again depends on like you can just go to TC25. So like now in enchantments there are basically 3 kinds. The group type, so it's more about crack fighters, crack suitors, crack drivers. If you preview it, every level has some kind of thing. This is hero bonus is basically for the exploration. And then there's a troop bonus, like driver attack, driver defense, driver health, 3.5% each for level 1. If you go level 2, it just adds up, 3.5 plus 5.5. So now, basically, this enchantment only works if the hero, for example, let's say I have equipped her with fighters. Now it only works if all the equipments here, like sword, the vest, the helmet, or like the boot, all of them are the same enchantment types. Like if I just change it and place something different here, now it won't work, it won't trigger the bonus. Now to trigger the bonus, it actually needs all of them at the same level and same type of enchantments. I mean, like even if it's a level 3 one, it doesn't matter. It will just trigger the maximum effect of level 3. So it will be like 3.5 plus 5.5 plus 7.5. It won't go to like adding 9%. It's valid for all the enchantment types. So the easiest one to get are those group types. The fighter, crack, suitor, driver. Then the second one, the more cheaper one, is the faction. It's more like you can get vampire, werewolf, hunter and mage. They do have some bonus, but they are not very much recommended for everything. I mean, look at the starting point for exploration, it's just 0.5%. It only adds 1% for level 2. Same thing for this, 5%, 5%, then just 5%, 5%. Whereas in other like group type, we get 3 stats like defense, attack, health of the same kind of group. Here it's divided. Then there's the supported one. These are comparatively good, slightly expensive than the group type. It's kind of same budget range, but yeah, it's hard to like formulate them. If you see, their starting is similar to that, but the group type it gives a flat 10%. So in level 1 and 2, it actually gives a good amount of stats, and in level 3, it just gives the stats that is lacking. For example, if it's adding fighter and suitor at level 3, it does some kind of driver trick. Then there's this vast terrain. These are like more premium, the most premium one. It's valid for all kinds of troops. Like you can use it for fighter setup or driver or like suitor setup. Everything is possible with this. So this is just one of them, vast terrain. If you see the stats, they're good for exploration too, for troop bonus too. They're actually very much of a better stats than other. You see, there's another one that's thunder. It's more better for troop than exploration. So I guess enchantment is clear too. Now then we come to the beast. So in the beast too, there are like categories of beasts. If you go to beast gallery, you can see there's the battle one, there's developing one. Alright, So in this too, like I divide this Dangerous and Hermes as gathering based because they help in the gathering, and this helps in the resources production. Alright, Ganesha is basically for healing and hospital capacity. David is for troop training. Pegasus for development and research. And these three, Adumla, Fangon, and Bicaphilus, they are actually the T10 beasts. T10, and you can even say T11 beasts. So you need them in order to train T10 once you reach level 25 and your camps are 25. You see the first skill is Devil 10 Fighter unlocked. It's at one star self. Then the battle based. Every category has 3 different kind of beasts. Like for fighters, there is like Mountain Giant, then Mahesh, then Artio. The difference is Mountain Giant is epic beast, so its stats are limited. But if you go into the legendary form of Mountain Giant, it's in Mahesh. The stats are high. It's almost same to the Mountain Giant stats, the topics, but the number are high. Then there are beasts like Hedwig and Artio for fighters. Artio is basically for defending. Like if you see the skill, current troop fighter defense during the garrison, it's 120%. So only when defending it triggers. When attacking, it doesn't trigger. But for Hedwig, troop fighter defense during the siege, it only triggers during attacking and not during defense. Plus, it increases your rally capacity. Both Artio and Hedwig. Then for suitors, there was it for epic based. Then there's Drakevak, the Blue Fox, and Harpy and Griffin for the rally capacity and siege and garrison. For drivers, it's Akali, the Rhinoceros, for the epic one. Then Sindragosa. Then for the siege and defense, it's more like Carcinus and Fel. Besides this, now there are these two beasts, new beasts. These are Ninetale or Tamamo no Mai, whatever you say it. Then there's Cerberus, the Hellhound. Okay, so these are more like highest level enchantments. They are useful for any kind of troop types because it gives a flat troop attack, troop defense, and troop health. Plus, this damage dealt by troops in battle is also a very important skill. Then there's another skill, Charm Sorcery. If you read it, it can give you the details. Same for Hellhound, but it's more like a debuff. It inflicts a debuff. Our recommendation is using Cerberus over Tamamo Mai. Like you can do whatever you have. If you don't have anything, then you can just start with the legendary beast, and until your legendary beasts are of higher level, you can even use epic ones. For the starters, you can start with epic, then change to legendary, then if you need, you can change it to garrison. But before that, if you get these two beasts, Cerberus and Fox, then you should better do that. They are better. Now, after there's a certain level, certain days that the server must be so that you can actually use the helper slot. So if you see helper beast, you can add another beast stats to the existing beast. You just need to once the beasts are level 8 and the server has met the minimum age, this option will be available. Then you can choose any beast you want. It's better to put the same kind of group bonus you need. For me, I put Mahesh as a helper. You can reset level, you can get the code from VIP store, Alliance store, and these are the stat adds. Superior service stuff here. Now there are basic stats like City Hall. If you see garrison, you can garrison your heroes, and there's a management bonus like if you see troop training speed, then there's troop battle speed, troop defense, troop health. It goes all the way up to here. It just keeps adding. It doesn't decrease. It is not replaced. It just keeps adding. Then there's this BIP thing. In the BIP too, you get some kind of bonus here, like damage dealt by troop health, so BIP level also affects that. Then the new feature is Helper Hero. If you see, same as help a beast, you can use help a hero. You get 2 slots for each of them. Now to unlock 1 slot, you need 1 heroes that are awakened. I'll tell about awakening next. And for getting 2 helper slots, you need to have 5 heroes awakened. Now while awakening, it's more about getting your heroes to wake up or like bring it right. Once your server has met the minimum age, primal places are available, and with that you get this hero awakening. To start this, you first need to go to primal place. Let me search primal place. I don't know where I placed. Oh, here it is. Awaken is more like a primal research. Then under advanced battle skills, you need to unlock this hero trial. So once you unlock this, then you can take the trial for heroes. For me, I have taken trial of all, so I can't actually show you. It's available here. The option appears, hero trial. And once you complete the trial, you get the 5th equipment. For example, for Justice, I got this one, the monocle. After that, you need 735 stars to awaken them. Only legendary heroes can be awakened. So you need to just unlock all the levels up to 50. The total star cost will be 735. And with each level, it actually adds some kind of stats. For example, Justice is more about fight attack increase, so the awakening actually gives defense and health. And there is a skill release. If you read here, the awakening has certain kind of special skill. For Justice, it's add develop. For Ace, it's more like releasing or increasing the defense or fight attack and hit rate, yeah. It's different for every hero. So, beside that, it can be the skins. The skins actually add certain kind of bonus, like fighter defense, fighter attack, fighter health. Then there's a vibe thing. Vibe are very expensive, but you can even get them if you spend on it. It adds another stats. Then this Mars troop, even with that you can get stats like fighter attack. With this I get fighter attack 1%. With this I have drive attack 1%. Then the new feature is teleport. In the teleport too, there's a stats. After that, Peace Shield, this is a new one too. There's a 1% stats. With titles, there are barely the stats that can add up. I'm not sure if there is any, because I haven't tried. Yeah, these custom ones are you can get after spending a lot of darkness coin. Then there's this avatar frame. So with that too, for example, I got this Purgatory Veteran from the Purgatory Battle season. In this, it also increases the stats. If I don't have, I can use this. There are options. You get them through events. With Chat Bubble, you don't get any stats. So I think that's the basic of all the stats that you can get. Plus the level of Town Center, yeah. So if you see, it's adding 1.2% for next upgrade. And if you go into more info, you can see the stat it adds. This is troop attack is only added after primal place starts. So yeah, I think that covers the basic of stats. We can talk about formation in the next video.